නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස. The homage to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Dear friends in Dhamma, today also we are going to discuss a topic which helpful for our day-to-day life, to this very life, according to the Buddhist teachings. Today our topic is Buddhist teachings on achieving prosperity. I think as human beings, we are in this earth, everyone would happy and would like to achieve prosperity. It is need for the life. But the prosperity is often seen as fulfilling material and spiritual well-being. It is a balance that ensures happiness and contentment. That is the prosperity means. In Buddha's teaching also has discussed this subject. Actually, without talking this topic, there is no religious teaching, no philosophical or science. The world, everybody must talk. They cannot avoid this topic. In the society where the Buddha was lived, many people ask this question from him too. Some other teachers, ascetics, or philosophers, thinkers, they also had given some opinions, some ideas, some concept, some philosophies for these concepts, how to achieve in prosperity. Then some people ask from Buddha also this question. In various way, in different way, they ask this society. Sometimes the wealthy people or poor people also. Sometimes the rulers, the sometimes the other ordinary citizens. In Buddhist teachings, prosperity is not merely about wealth, accumulation, but about cultivating a wholesome life that benefits oneself and others. Here we going to talk or discuss how Buddhist principles guide us toward achieving true prosperity. That is important. True prosperity. We need a sustainable and true prosperity for the life. That is the happiness in life. That is the benefit in life. That is the result of the life. So we need true prosperity. So in Buddhism, prosperity is a multifaceted concept. Prosperity means not particular one. Because this life is, in other hand, it is a complicated thing. Otherwise, it is a kind of complex, and otherwise it is connected to one thing to others. As example, the nature, the society, situations, everything connected to each other. So, true prosperity is a multifaceted concept according to Buddha's teaching. Here, Buddha has given, or in Dhamma, in text, we can see the four words. The Atti Sampada. The one word is it is Atti Sampada. Sila Sampada. Bhavana Sampada. And Samaggi Sampada. Here, this Sampada, the Pali word, used for the prosperity. Used for the prosperity, Sampada. It is, other hand, we can say it is wealth, but it is prosperity. In the first one is Atti Sampada, that is the wealth, material wealth. Its need for the prosperity, material wealth, for the life. Minimum, we need something to live, place to stay, live, food and drinks, clothes, and medicine. We need them. They are the basic needful thing. Nowadays, we need money or currency for that. We need at least minimum facilities. That is Ati Sampada. And the Buddha taught that wealth is not inherently harmful. Some people can, some people believe it. It is inherently harmful. No, it is not inherently harmful. How wealth is earned, used, and regarded determines its impact on one's life. Yeah. Therefore, we have to think about how do we earn wealth used. That is very important. How impact to the on the life and how impact to the others' life too. Then the second one, that is very important thing. If we have wealth, even though we have wealth or we are wealthy, we cannot achieve prosperity only with that. Only with that. We need ethical conduct. It's called in Dhamma Sila Sampada. Sila Sampada. Every society, they have rules, regulations, ethics. We have to follow them as a human beings in a human society. We need to follow the ethics. When we going to earn money, we need ethics. Without ethics, we can achieve something, we can earn something, we can be wealthy for the particular season or period. But we need ethic. Sila Sampada. Sila Sampada. In Buddha's teaching, in Dhamma, mostly talk about 5 precepts, Panchasila. 5 precepts. These 5 precepts are not only Buddhist commands, it is not command in Buddhism, but something, some people say that it is it is teach in Buddhism, it is okay, but it is universal thing. Every person, each person needs this 5 precepts. Not to killing, not to stealing, not to sexual misconduct, not to lie, and not to the uh, intoxication, uh, drugs. That is need for the society, need for the people. It's need for the prosperity. If any person wealthy, if any person earn money more and more, same way they have to follow these ethics, five precepts. That is the benefit in life. Therefore, the second one is ethical conduct. We called it Sila Sampada. Then, to be to be ethical, we need a spiritual development or mental development. Because the human mind, ordinary mind, it is in one hand rubbish, in other hand it is unhealthy. This desire, craving, fear, ego, or jealous, all of those mental states are like rubbish. Actually, they are rubbish. And if those rubbish are in the mind, that is unhealthy mind. That is unhealthy mind. To be healthy in mind, to conduct pure, clean mind, mentality, we need to develop our mind. That is the Bhavana Sampada, prosperity which come from the Bhavana. Now we can understand why we need Bhavana, the mental development. Why we need it, mental development. As a human being, if we don't have mental development or healthy mind, then it is meaningless. It is meaningless all of our wealthiness and all of our wealth. It is meaningless. Our wealth, if you want to make it as a meaningful thing, convert into meaningful thing, we need spiritual development, mental development. We need Bhavana Sampada. That is the important thing. And social harmony. We need harmony in our families, in the society, the city, the town, or the village, wherever we live, in our company, the office, in the farm, anywhere. Not only in the ships. If we work in the ship, we need harmony there. If we work in aircraft, we need harmony there. Hmm. It is important more than in the earth, in the air, in the sea. We need harmony. You can understand if there is war, it can be destroyed within second, 1 minute. Everything in life, including life. Therefore, for the prosperity, important thing, the harmony in the society. A peaceful society is very important. Therefore, in Dhamma, we call Samaggi Sampada. Samaggi Sampada. Again, this four: material wealth, ethical conduct, mental development, social harmony. In Pali, wealth, material wealth, Atti Sampada, ethical conduct, Sila Sampada, spiritual development or mental development, Bhavana Sampada, and social harmony, Samaggi Sampada. These components align to create a fulfilling and harmonious existence. That is the prosperity. Then, in the Buddhist scriptures, highlight 7 essential factors for achieving material and spiritual prosperity. These factors must be in oneself. That is the important thing. The first one is mental vigorous. In Pali we call utthana. The hard work and effort are the fundamental. The Buddha emphasized the importance of applying oneself diligently in one's livelihood. Honest and consistent effort leads to sustainable success. Today also, the society to students, the workers, employers, business people, without mental vigorous or diligence, they cannot do their job. They cannot do their business. They cannot do their duties. Not only that, as parents, They cannot help their families. Students, they cannot fulfill their education. They cannot correctly, perfectly complete their education. Not only the lay life, in spiritual life also, the meditators, the meditation practitioners, mm, any, the lay people or monastic people, both, they need mental vigorous. They need the diligence. Without that, anyone cannot achieve own goals. Therefore, the number one is mental vigorous. Then again comes number two, mindfulness and wisdom. Because the mindfulness is the key for the wisdom. Is key for the wisdom. The mindfulness, the sati, that is why we have pay vast attention to this topic in Buddhism. This mindfulness helps individuals make thoughtful decisions about earning, spending, and sharing wealth. That is the mundane level benefit. Without mindfulness, people cannot earn correctly, spend correctly, and share incorrectly. Earning, spend the wealth, the earning, spending, sharing is very important. We have to do it mindfully. We have to do it mindfully. Without without mindful, without mindfulness, without be mindful, we cannot correctly follow the monastic life and achieve the goal of monastic life. Both sides, the lay life and monastic life, need mindfulness. Otherwise, without mindfulness, we cannot follow ethics. Therefore, the wisdom also arises from mindfulness. Then wisdom ensures that prosperity is pursued in alignment with ethical values and ultimate spiritual goals. Therefore, mindfulness is very important fact in this subject, the prosperity. The mindfulness person we call Satimato. We have to try to be a Satimato. Hmm. It is maybe a good concept for this society. Be a Satimato, mindfulness person. Then we need to follow the ethics. It is again called the Suchikam. The ethics play a prominent role in achieving prosperity. I explained before also that about five precepts. So the people who will in prosperity, again I empathize the ethics. Ethical conducts build a trust and goodwill in personal and professional relationship. That is very important because to be prosperity, for the prosperity, we need that relationships. If any person have the good ethics, other people trust them. Other people trust them. They believe them. That is important for their jobs, their works, their business, for everything. That is very important. But unethical people, the people not believe them, not trust them. Other people not listen to their words. Therefore, the ethical conduct, in Pali we call the Suchikam, is very important. That is meaning clean actions. The Suchikama means that clean action. That is important. Everybody have action, but not clean. But the Dhamma propose the clean action. And next is very important. Uh, living in Dhamma. Living in Dhamma. Because it is called in Buddhism right livelihood. Right livelihood. When we are going to earn, we need follow the alliance with ethicals, the ethical principles. Minimum ethical principle is not to harm to oneself, others, and environment. Even though we do any farming or business or anything, we have to responsibility not to harm oneself, others, and environment. Therefore, uh, according to Eightfold Path also, according to path of freedom, path of uh, Nibbana, the path to freedom, path to Nibbana, also it has mentioned about right livelihood. Here the very important thing, the avoiding harmful trades, avoiding harmful trades, trading weapons, trading living beings, the trade in meat, trade in intoxicants, trade in poison. Again, trade in weapons, trade in living beings, trade in meat, trade in intoxicant, trade in poison. It is here living beings, including human also. Slavery. This is avoiding harmful trades. Then if we are going to do any business or try to get a job in any business, we have to think about this. Here, that is the people, most people can do. It is sometime looks like very difficult thing, but we have to think our life, our prosperity. Yes. Then another thing is very important for us. There is a Pali word called appamada. It also look like mindfulness. It is look like mindfulness or awareness, but it has given uh, this word a special meaning for a special meaning. In Pali word pamada means intoxication. It is mental intoxication. That is the mental states, intoxicated mental state. What is this mental intoxication? We know that physically we take the drugs, alcohol. Like that way, in mental alcohols or drugs are there. What are those mental alcohol or drugs? People become intoxicated with youth. Well, I am a you. I am a young. I am a young person. Then comes the ego with that. The health, because of one's health, beauty, wealth, power, rank, and prestige. Those are the factors to be intoxicated, mental intoxicated. A person who becomes intoxicated in that way, that life is not with natural consciousness. It is going in other way. Therefore, Dhamma explain not to be intoxicated. Appamada. That is meaning be aware, be mindful. It is pure consciousness. Then this is the most important fact to achieve prosperity. Appamada, be aware, awaken, not to be intoxicated with youth, health, beauty, wealth, power, rank, or prestige. That is sometimes talents also. Some people they have good talents. They are good talented people, but they have developed their egos with that. They have intoxicated with that. Then they cannot continue their prosperity. So these are the facts talking in Buddhism to achieve prosperity. Therefore, we can understand if we be aware, if we develop our mindfulness, then we can easily achieve, we can easily develop all of other qualities, because all of other qualities are based on wisdom and mindfulness. So I would like to say, to be prosperity, to achieve the prosperity, basic thing we need mindfulness and wisdom, and we can follow the other fact and other ethics. So I think now it is time enough to stop my explanation. And unfortunately, I can see today there must be something wrong with the technical trouble, because there was two links. Maybe some other people are in other link. Um, Therefore, they couldn't find this link, I think. Therefore, our friends are not here today. Today only Geeta Brown is here. I don't know what happened to the connection and link, but it is okay. People, they cannot watch this in Facebook and YouTube. After that also, therefore we don't want to think about that, but I will try to fix it next session, not to happen like that things. However, the Gita bronze, if you have any questions or anything to contribute or say, please, uh, it is time for you. Yes. Uh, then today also we continue our session, and I am thanking to uh, empty clouds, and the monks and nuns are there doing this service for the society. It is friendly help for the society. Therefore, I bless to them to be happy and peace and healthy life. And may you all be happy and peace, calm, and may you attain to Nibbana. Bhavatu Sabbha Mangalang Rakhantu Sabbha Devata Sabbha Buddhanubhavena Sabbha Dhammanubhavena Sabbha Sanghanubhavena Sada Sotti Bhavantu Te. Uh, yes, now I can understand what is the trouble because the time zone, my time zone is now the uh, different 1 hour from the east coast. Therefore, I have started earlier 1 hour. That was the trouble. Sorry about that. Been happen that. Yeah, it is not the change of time. It is my mistake. Start 1 hour early.